Hey, YouTube, Rumble. I did a thing. I'll be back in a minute and we'll talk all about it. Hey, I'm back. Hold on. It's hot, humid. My sweat has sweat. But anyways, well, the dealer lied this morning. I went out, met with the dude. He goes, oh yeah, that truck is over there in the corner. It's the white one. He goes, you go on over there and I'll go get the key. So I moseyed over there. One, it was 4-wheel drive. Two, it was way too loaded. Not what I had requested. That the lady on the interweb said, no problem, we have it. So then he wanted to put me into a used full-size Ford. Nice truck, I'll grant you that. But again, I ain't paying that kind of money for a truck when I could have, it was more than I paid for my daggone house, my first house. So on the way out to that dealer that will remain unnamed, but it's a very classic dealership. They have dealerships all over Ohio. Very classic. But anyways, on the way out, I had passed this small independent car lot that had that Nissan Frontier, and as I drove past, I'm like, man, that thing's clean. So when I left that very classic dealership, I stopped there on my way back and talked with the salesman, and it took all day to get the deal done. Let me tell you right now. After I agreed on the price of that truck and what they were going to give me for my trade-in on Old Blue, and it was like Old Blue knew that it was going to a new owner, because on the way out, the check engine light went off. And when the used car dealer took it for a drive around, there was no check engine light on. So we made the deal. And I said, well, I got to go home and get the title out of the safe and bring proof of my residency, because I don't own no house or anything like that. And the title to Old Blue was my previous address, the house that was stolen from me. And I will never quit saying that. But anyways, so as I went back out to the dealership and pulled in, the check engine light came back on. And I'm like, not my problem. We made the deal already. Got the paperwork done, had an insurance fiasco because my agent, who I thought was my agent, wasn't my agent, and my agent that is my agent is still in Twinsburg, who I thought I had left that agency. They're closed till Wednesday, and now I'm thinking, great. So I called the lady that I thought was my agent, and she goes, no problem. She goes, we have a top secret number for you to call. Get right through to customer service. No having to wait forever. So we did that, and then we got it, and the guy said, can you send me a binder? And he emailed the binder, and it was wrong. And that took a half hour to get done, and yada, yada, yada. Needless to say, as you've seen in the beginning, I got the truck. It's a 2014 Nissan Frontier King Cab. It's equipped just the way I want it. Stereo, air, cruise control. No power windows, no power locks. And of course, why is it when you go buy, you're spending money with this dealership, how come they can't put gas in the car? Needed gas. So I stopped at Sheetz. They're big up here. They're starting to spread out all over the southeast and everything. But anyways, thought I went into sticker shock because it was $60 to fill that truck up with just regular unleaded. The most I ever put into Old Blue, and it could have ran out of gas, was $23. But I got what I wanted. It's got, it's a 2014 and it's got 62,000 miles on it. You maintain a Nissan, you'll get 300,000-400,000 miles out of the daggone thing. So I'm good with that. So I cleaned out the car. Had to make sure I went through the glove box and the trunk, because the glove box had the 22 in it, which is now in, we're going to call that Old Ruby. And then when I opened the trunk to take everything out of the trunk, well, there was the 45. I'm like, ooh, forgot that was in there. I'll be bringing that one back in the house. I'm not going to leave it in the truck. And got home, had to put everything that was in the car back in the truck that needs to go in the truck. I got a lot of trash that I'm throwing away. I kept the heart from Cindy's last day at the hospital. That's hanging around that mirror. It'll go with me in every car I ever own. So, there you go. I now own a shop truck. That's what I've wanted for, well, ever since I got rid of the Corvette and picked up that F-250 that, it didn't fit the bill. So, this is two-wheel drive. I'm good with that. I know how to drive in winter. I've done it for many, way too many miles. It's got good tires, Michelin's. Gonna have to change the handles on the cap because they're all foobarred. They're rusted and yada, you know. That ain't no big deal. Next time I get out by a Camper Supply place, I will pick up 6 because the side window's open on that. That's sweet. I like that. Two spare tires, bed mat. It's going to need some vent visors. Pick them up on the Jungle website after payday. And I might go ahead and get sporty and put a bug deflector on the front. Don't know yet. I sent a picture to the boys. Say, you know, whenever they go buy something, they send me a text that starts out, "Well, I did a thing today," so I did that. My youngest boy, Jake, that I'm responsible for, he had a Nissan Frontier, but his was 4-wheel drive and supercharged. And it was a nice truck, great truck. unfortunately, Bambi, the deer, not the stripper, took out the front end one night. And that's when he ended up buying his Jeep. So anyways, I just realized that they're supposed to be Crack That Crap open tomorrow. It's the 4th. Don't look for it till Wednesday. Okay? Because I got plans tomorrow. The sensational Sue and I are going to celebrate our first 4th together. Told her, don't worry about dinner, don't need to cook. We can go out, we can order pizza, whatever. And she was happy with that one. Oh, I'm dry as a bone, man. Sat out there and had no coffee, had no Dr. Pepper. He gave me a bottle of water, and I hate water. You bathe in water, you use water for coffee. Don't drink water because it ain't got no flavor. Hope you're well, hope you're safe. Every day's a school day. If you're not learning, you're being left behind. Go be kind. Make them smile. It's free. Have a safe, enjoyable Independence Day, and remember why we have independence. All the military that have gone. Well, all the military, really. That's why we're still a free country. Peace out. Y'all are cool. I'm sweating. I'm turning my air back on.